Hello, everyone. I'm ZHAO Chuang. Today, we are going to draw the forelimbs of Parasaurolophus. The forelimbs of Parasaurolophus looked smaller than the hindlimbs with thinner bones. But actually, the forelimbs muscles were more developed and thicker when it was alive. Like many hadrosaurs, its thumbs were vestigial, so it had only 4 fingers. The middle 3 fingers merged into a hoof, and the last finger at the end was small. Although we are drawing the appearance, pay attention to its internal structure too. Now let's get into drawing the forelimbs of Parasaurolophus. Parasaurolophus possessed typical forelimbs of hadrosaurs. Its upper arms were relatively short. Let's start from the shoulder. The bone of the upper arm, or the humerus, was partially buried in the skin. You can draw plump triceps since quadrupeds generally have developed muscles here. Moving backwards to draw its elbow. Then we can draw some folds on the front bended part, because scientists have found from some mummified hadrosaur specimens that its limbs were brawny. Draw some folds at the base of the elbow too. Such perfectly parallel folds have been found in some mummified hadrosaur specimens. Moving forward to draw its lower arm. The lower arms had developed muscles at the front which were equivalent to human's wrist. We can also draw some folds here. The wrist part should be slender. Then we draw its fingers. It had 4 fingers. And the 4th one was equivalent to a human toe, which was independent and probably had no nail on it. The other 3 fingers merged into a giant hoof for walking. This long section was its palm, which situated the metacarpal bones, not the fingers. Its fingers were short and could be divided into 2 groups. The thumb had degenerated and disappeared. The index finger was a sharp claw. The other 2 fingers had merged and become a hoof. Then we draw its trunk. Viewed from the other side, this area was sunken from the inside. Forming a horseshoe-like shape. Its little finger was like this. Its 2 hands did not face forward completely when it walked, but splayed with a certain angle with 2 palms almost opposite each other. Draw some folds on the hands. Add small details to the hooves. Draw some folds on the armpits, because when the forelimbs bent back, they would squeeze the skin and form certain wrinkles. Good, like this, we've finished drawing the forelimbs of Parasaurolophus.